Happy Aloha Friday. Good morning, Mayor Mike Victorino.
Hello and good morning to you and everyone in Maui County and whoever is listening to us. Have a safe Memorial Day weekend.
I was going to say it's the Memorial Day weekend and a lot of things to look forward to.
Well, our beaches are open. I hope everyone exercises common sense again like they did last weekend.
Yep.
Stay safe to prevent anyone from not getting sick and staying healthy. Also, we are looking forward to next week. This weekend, our churches for drive-thru will be opened up, and we're looking maybe the following weekend opening up for in-church services. There's been a big uptick with the other counties to start their services. I've been more cautious in that respect, but I think we are doing very well. We had one new case yesterday, Shane, our numbers have been really, really good. And like I say, if everyone continues to follow the policies, I will continue to open up Maui County. The first week of June will be a big week because we'll open up, I believe, areas like gyms and other personal physical facilities throughout the county and areas that we've held back because we wanted social distancing and all the other sanitation requirements. And those will all have to be met if they want to open. So I'm giving them a head start to start getting what you need together to open up your businesses.
Awesome. Mayor, can you explain to us a little bit about a drive-in church service?
A drive-in church service is you can drive in, park, make social distancing, not leave your car, and listen to the sermon either through a radio or some other telecommunication system. That gives a chance for them to be close to God and be a part of a service with others, but yet not have social contact, yeah?
Got it.
Next week in church means we are opening up the churches, but social distancing and sanitation, all the other requirements will be implemented, and these churches will be responsible for those actions, and hopefully then they can have that spiritual renourishment with safe, healthy guidelines in place.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Mayor, how would you suggest people getting tested? Would you recommend that fully or leave that as an option?
I really believe people should get tested.
Okay.
If, A, they feel any symptoms, and B, if they've been in contact or really think they've been in contact with somebody who's proven to be positive in COVID-19. Outside of that, I feel relatively confident if you don't have contact and you followed all the policies, you should be safe. Obviously, wearing a face mask is really pivotal because it doesn't guarantee anything, but it helps prevent the spread.
Yes, true. I've had a few friends that have already taken the test, and for their own, conscience, they've actually become a kind of more of a confident person going around because they know that they've taken the right steps and they are still exercising what they need to do to, take care of this.
Absolutely, Shane. And that's one of the things we all have said. As a team, we work together. We will come out of this stronger than we went in. It's going to be a long haul. I believe the recovery throughout this county will take time. I sat down yesterday with some of the hotel executives, and they gave me some dismal numbers that they're looking forward to the rest of the year, bringing back maybe between 20 and maybe as much as 50% of the workforce by December. It hurts my heart to hear things like that because I know none of us want this. None of us expected it. Now we have to live through it. And how do we share and how do we continue to take care of each other during this pandemic and even the residual effect afterwards?
For the many years to come after that. Well,
I believe so.
Yeah. Yes. Well, this summer, we're about to enter into summer and, plenty of activity here in Maui, especially during the summer. So we're looking at a huge change for the next couple months.
Absolutely. We are looking at a program, Care for Keiki, and we're trying to target the 5 to 11, 12-year-olds. We haven't finalized it, but it's a scaled-back version of Summer Pals. We just don't have the facilities because the State Department of Education are not allowing us for this year especially to use a lot of their facilities due to the fact that they're going to spend time during the summer cleaning up and maintaining some of those same facilities. And so we're kind of strapped to put on our summer pals in any form. And so we have a group of people that have been working on it, and hopefully we'll be announcing something in the next week or two on the final version and how you can apply, who's qualified, and, we want to open it, but we got to be careful how quickly we open any phase of this reopening of Maui County.
That's true. And, the fall will be here real soon, and we'll be at the doorsteps of possibly getting our children back into school.
Well, the Department of Education has been talking about reopening schools both virtually and in classroom as of August 4th.
Okay.
Now, that is not in stone, but it's pretty much a firm date. Superintendent Kishimoto has been working very diligently with a core of people, a couple from my office, to put together statistics and to see, how we can get hot spots, having buses or other kinds of vehicles go out and get Wi-Fi in a particular area so students can attend who don't have Wi-Fi or don't have broadband in their particular area. Some of the CARES Act money, we're going to look at how we can expand broadband throughout the county. What would it cost to get that into the remote areas like Kenai, Hana, Molokai, and Lanai have many areas that do not have broadband or not real reliable broadband anyhow. And other remote districts, Kakaloa maybe, and other parts of Maui County, Honokahau Valley. There are areas that you don't have broadband, you don't have internet.
Yeah.
And how do we get distance learning if we can't have that available? Secondly, having smaller classes for those who don't have broadband, maybe having them come into the in-class classroom where there may be 6, 8, only 10 or 9 or 10 students total in the class. Again, keeping the number 10 and lower, yeah?
Yep.
Or maybe 9 because you have the instructor, so 9 with the instructor. So they're looking at very, very much a different approach to how we start school come August.
Well, a lot of the approaches to many of the subjects that we got to take care of throughout the county will be, different, changing, and we got to adapt as we go along. Well, Mayor, it's Memorial Day weekend.
We look forward to the long weekend. However, everyone, I ask you to exercise caution.
Yeah.
Families are going to be down along our beaches, and many of our beach parks run along our main highways. So slow down. Please be careful and mindful. People are parking. Sometimes people cross the roads, and if you're going at an accelerated speed, you and I will know that's a recipe for disaster. Please also do not drink and drive. Don't drive impaired in any way, because you can hurt not only yourself but other people, other families. That it's not necessary.
Sure.
It's not worth that extra beer or two. It's not extra. It's not worth anything. No life is worth that pleasure. More importantly, I want people to understand Memorial Day is a time to reflect, to think of those we've lost, especially the veterans who sacrificed to make this country what it is today. Yes, it may not be as strong as it was 6 months ago or a year ago, but we're still strong. The United States is strong, and we will come out of this better for it. We need everyone's kokua. We need them to take on their kuleana and help their family be better so that other families will replicate that. With all that being said, I wish everyone a safe weekend. God bless you all. Have an enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. And Shane, again, I say mahalo to you and the Pacific Radio Group for all your kukua through all this pandemic. We are truly honored that we have a community that is so resilient, that is so caring, that is so kind to each other, that no matter what goes wrong, we still come back together.
Maui no ka oi, Mayor. You have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week.
Aloha. God bless you all. And to everyone in Maui County, have a great weekend.